Good morning, one and all. I am going to teach you about the computer networks. Today is the first class. This is a introduction class. So I'll introduce about the subject. I'll introduce about the author. Then only I'll go for the technical contents. So the title is computer networks. So before I start the subject, I want to tell you one thing. Whenever you are going for any subject, just you analyze the title again and again. If you will analyze the title again and again, you will get enough information about the subject. So according to our topic, the topic is computer networks. So I'll give you one example. Suppose I am telling this person is having good networks. That means what? That means that person can communicate with many people without any difficulties. Suppose you do not have a many contacts means you cannot communicate with many people. So if you do not know any person, whenever you want to contact with him, so communicate with him, what you have to do? So before that you have to take the permission, then only you can communicate with him. Similarly, whenever we are going for computer networks, definitely one computer should have proper network to communicate or to exchange the data electronically. Then only we can tell that it is computer networks. So what happens now? I told you whenever the computer wants to communicate with the other computer, definitely it has to know the contact of that particular system. So another word network I'll tell you. I will divide the network word in two parts. One is net, another one is work. That means if you are using a particular net, you are doing some activities through that net. I will give you one example. Suppose you are going for fishing net. So what you are doing in the fishing net, you are catching the fish. But what happens here, whenever you are going for a computer net, then which type of activities you are doing now? So whatever activities we are doing through a net, we are telling that that name is fishing net, mosquito net, like that only many nets are there, we are telling. Similarly, whenever we are going for a computer net, which type of work we are doing? We main purpose of this works through the computer net is data exchange. That means through a computer we have to exchange the data electronically. So whenever a computer is connected with another computer, then only we are telling that it is a computer network. So then this book and this author is Andrew S. Tannenbaum. He had written the first book of computer networks. This is the test book for you. So this is the definition of computer networks. I have got this definition from Wikipedia. A computer network is a set of connected computers. Already I discussed with you. Whenever more than one or two computers are connected with each other, we are telling that it is a computer network. So computers on a network are called nodes. That means each computer in a network is called as a node. The connection between the computers can be done through cabling or wirelessly. If the connection can be made through the computers by cabling, then we tell that it is a cable network or wire network. If the connectivity can be done through the radio waves, we are telling the wireless networks. So connected computers can share resources like access to the internet, printers, file servers and many more things. So this is the complete definition of computer network. So I will show you an image of a computer network. This is an image. You see here number of desktops are here. Here one smartphone. This is a laptop. This is an iPhone. This is a Wi-Fi router. This is your workstation. This is a firewall router. This is the switch. Here one modem is there. Server is there. All these devices are connected through the internet. Completely we are telling that it is a computer network. It is a structure of a computer network. So whenever you are establishing a network now, what is the usage of that particular networks? So usage of computer networks, we are going for business application, we are going for home applications, we are going for mobile users, we are going for social issues. So I will show you one example of business application. Here you see that one client is there. Another client is here. These two clients are communicating with the server through the network. So this is the example of a network with two clients, one server. So with respect to business application, I will give another look. This is a client machine. This is a server machine. Inside the client machine, whatever processor is there, we are telling the client process. Here the server process is there. Before the communication starts, client has to put the request to the server. Whenever the server replies, then only communication takes place. So anytime any client wants to communicate with the server, it has to put the request followed by a reply from the server. Then only client can communicate with the server. Otherwise the communication is not possible. And this communication takes place only through the network. This is the client server model involving request and reply. So then I will tell you about the home applications. We all of us we are going for the computer networks. We are going for many applications. These are some examples: access to remote information, person-to-person communication, interactive entertainment, then electronic commerce. So this is the example of home network application. We can tell that this is the peer-to-peer communication. Peer-to-peer means single point to single point, other point communication. So you see that here this communication is taking place from one person to the other. So we are telling that peer-to-peer system or peer-to-peer communication. So this is the social network applications. We are going for business to consumer, business to business, government to consumer, consumer to consumer, then peer to peer. All these are social network applications. Another thing I want to tell you what is the difference between the wireless communication and mobile communication. What happens here, you see that whenever you are using the cable, that time we tell that this is the wire network. Whenever we are using the radio waves, we tell that this is the wireless network. But whenever you are going for this mobile, the mobility is related to the users. That means if the device will be handy or small, then only the users can carry it. That time only we can tell that this device is mobile. The device itself cannot move from one point to the other point. So you see the here itself it is written that desktop computer, mobile, no, that means we cannot carry the desktop computer from one place to the other place. So mobile, under this mobile it's written as no, but wireless no. That means whenever we are going for desktop computers, mostly we are giving the cable connectivity. So wireless no is written. So don't be confused with the wireless and mobile. Mobility depends on the users only. It is with respect to the device portability. Only if the device will be portable, then only users can carry from one place to the other place. But wireless and cable, these two things are related to connectivity. If you are using the cable, then we are telling that wired network. If you are using the radio waves, we are telling the wireless network. So today I discussed about only basics. Then I will discuss all other things in the next class.